Hey guys, today we are going to touch on federally legalizing marijuana in order to deter dangerous use and realize the benefits regarding the society, the economy, and the medical uses. We will first go to Christian's mom for her interview.
I'm here with my mom, and she is a licensed vocational nurse, right?
Yes,
Awesome. How long have you been doing that?
I've been a licensed vocational nurse for almost 20 years.
Dang, you look so young. That's
Thank you.
shocking. Okay, so she's gonna be talking about some effects that marijuana has on the body from a medical standpoint. So yeah, what are some benefits that marijuana usage has in the medical field?
Well, actually, there are several benefits to using marijuana in treating different illnesses and disease processes, things like that. One of the areas that has been found to be um, useful and successful is treating glaucoma. Glaucoma is the swelling in the eye where there is pressure put on the optical nerve and vision loss occurs. So when the patient uses marijuana as a treatment form, the pressure is reduced from the usage of the marijuana. So that is one of the benefits of using that particular treatment.
Awesome. Is there any other cases where marijuana is useful?
Yes, we use the epilepsy, which is seizures, is another way of being treated with the marijuana. It finds that the nervous system relaxes, that the constant firing that happens during a seizure decreases, and the person who uses marijuana ends the seizure or doesn't have the seizures as often.
That's pretty cool. What about detrimental effects on the body?
Well, if you're using it for medical purposes, then using marijuana is appropriate and the detrimental effects aren't as obvious. If you're using it for recreational use, however, there is significant decreases to using it. For example, memory issues occur. People lose short-term memory when using marijuana. Dependency becomes an issue where they have to use it more often to maintain the high and the euphoric feeling they get after using it. They have issues for anxiety. If you use it in small doses, it makes you cool and relaxed. If you use it in large doses, it makes you paranoid. It can cause hallucinations. It can also reduce IQ points. If it's been used over long-term effects, they can lose up to 8 IQ points.
So that's really significant then.
Yes.
Do you think?
Well, it also impairs the ability to complete complex tasks and to learn how to think through problem-solving issues.
Do you think that marijuana should be federally legal, like legalized?
Honestly, I'm kind of on the fence about that. I know how it works in the medical field and how effective it's been when it's been used appropriately, but I also know the effects and have seen the effects when it's been used inappropriately, and so I'm not sure, to be honest.
So what specific aspects would you agree with legalizing marijuana as far as federal regulation goes and control?
I think in the medical field that it should be used. It helps in a variety of areas, not only with like glaucoma, epilepsy. It helps in chemotherapy patients who are suffering from severe nausea and pain. It reduces their pain, it takes away their nausea. It also increases their appetite, which is one of the side effects of the chemotherapy. So it only helps them to get better in their treatment.
Okay, and like not in the medical field, you think that for just recreational use that it wouldn't be a good idea for the federal government to get involved with that?
There are many facets of that where it could benefit the economy. It would reduce the drug dealer issues. It would reduce the crime around it. It would reduce the stigma. With the government had legalized it almost along the lines of alcohol. It was once during Prohibition, it was said to be awful, that we shouldn't have it. Now it's legalized, that people who are able to handle alcohol, drink alcohol, appropriate age, with responsibly. But the dependency is still there. So if you have an addictive personality, you can be addicted to marijuana or any other drug or alcohol. It doesn't really matter. It's going to be there.
Okay. Well, I think that's all we need to talk about. So thank you, Mom.
You're welcome.
In addition to medical benefits, the federal legalization of marijuana can also improve safety in general because through legalization there will be open competition and lower prices, so drug cartels, which could actually include terrorists, would lose some or even all of their business. The legalization of marijuana would also allow policemen to pursue different, now unrelated to drug-based issues, and this focus on other crimes could potentially lead to safer cities and environments in the U.S.
Safety aside, legalizing marijuana also comes with a multitude of economic benefits and opportunities.
Marijuana now legal in 2 states, Colorado and Washington, and if we pull up a map, it did not pass in Oregon in November. So this is a trend, and when there is a trend, you have entrepreneurs really going after it, which brings me to my next entrepreneur, Jamin Shively. A former Microsoft executive, but now for the past 5 weeks you've been working on something else. Tell us about it.
Thank you, Lauren. Great to be here. So we have created the first premium retail marijuana company. We're going to be opening premium retail marijuana stores in Washington and Colorado and other states as it becomes legal. When it becomes sufficiently legal, because per the federal government laws, it's still not legal.
Okay.
Per state laws, it is. Now, both states are still in the process of working out the rules and regulations, so it's going to be at least a year before we're able to open any stores.
Across the United States, you seem pretty confident about that.
Oh, absolutely.
And how much money are we talking about?
Well, so listen to this, Lauren. The current market for illegal marijuana is over $100 billion per year.
$100 billion?
Over $100 billion.
Just in the U.S.?
Just in the U.S.
Wow.
For illegal marijuana. Once it's fully legalized across the entire country, and it's just a matter of time till it is, it'll be well over $200 billion a year.
After hearing the economic benefit of marijuana, we will now go into the school-wide survey of the population's opinion on marijuana. We asked them, do you think marijuana should be legal and federally regulated to stop dangerous use? The results were, students had a 90% to 10% ratio of 18 to 2, while teachers had a 60 to 40% ratio of 3 to 2. These results show that most students agree that marijuana should be legal and regulated, while teachers have a closer ratio, showing that they have differing opinions. Through this evidence, we believe that marijuana should be legalized and federally regulated in order to deter dangerous use, improve the economy, and to help people who need it for their medical issues. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.